Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Chronic Depression. Mickey's Magical Quest 3. In the last episode, we finished the first stage, and we're on to the second. I'll just have a peek in this house for the boys. Ah, someone suspicious is coming. Everybody hide! Hello? Anybody home? Dewey? Louie? Donald? Is anybody here? Only the Illuminati watching you. You don't look like one of Pete's goons. What's the matter? Oh, hiya. I'm looking for my friend Dewey. He ran off and I can't find him anywhere. I wonder if that's the same kid I saw in the forest. In the forest? Oh dear, I've got to go help him before he gets hurt. Well, you probably won't get far without any climbing tools. But I can't just leave Dewey all alone in the woods. No problem. Here, I'll lend you my tools and you can go find him. After all, you do seem like a nice fellow. Why, thank you. Gee, thanks, Mr. Woodcutter. That's really kind of you. Don't need an apostrophe there. But yes, we now have our second suit. It's the climbing suit. We have a strap, we have a backpack. With this, you can climb up and down trees and slide down ivy vines. Good luck finding your pal. And we can use the strap to grab stuff as well. So indeed, we are moving on from the obligatory Mode 7 boss to the obligatory Stage 2 forest. You ever notice that Stage 2 in every single one of these games is a forest? What is with that? I mean, I guess it's not as bad as World 2 always being a desert in New Super Mario Bros. Games, but still. Kind of weird that they use, whoops, wrong suit. They use the same theme for Stage 2 in all 3 games. So, here's what the climbing suit does. Anything that's about this width, we can climb up and down. Slide down, rather. And if we switch sides rapidly, we can attack anything in our way with our butt. I've heard of assassination, but I've never heard of butt-buttonation. Is that the G-rated version? Of course, Mickey doesn't climb particularly fast or anything. Okay, that gives me... okay. Money. Money that's falling off the edge. Oh yes, and of course there is that message we got at the beginning from the fairy about spores sticking to us. That fortunately hasn't come into play yet, but... dang, want that block. Whatever. I will say this place does look kinda interesting. It is called Fungi Forest, so naturally there will be a lot of fungusy, spory type stuff. Things. Surprisingly, I don't think there are actually that many mushrooms in this one. Which is the usual expression of fungi in video games. There, got all 10 of those easily. Okay, so maybe the hitbox on the whip is a little weird. If we touch those purple things... yeah, those are the sticky spores we're talking about. And... let's see, I can destroy that. Okay, yeah. And those things hurt you, obviously. We get an apple, and oh, actually, kind of think of it, I think I do know what those do. They give you extra points at the end of the stage, which translate into coins. Needless to say, we're going to want to climb up all the way to see if there's anything up here, and we already know that and there was at least once. And here's a vine that we can slide along. And there's a 1-up for us. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I think the hitbox on this thing is a little odd. At least when it comes to... Well, honestly, in my experience, it's kind of weird when it comes to grabbing onto stuff, too, but it's especially weird when it comes to trying to grab blocks and stuff. I don't know what it is. Yep, told you should climb up. I miss. I will say I don't think the music in this level is terribly memorable. Ah, almost got all 10 of them. I mean, it's not bad, but... how badly do I want those? Because I have a feeling I'll be wanting them as a safety net. Case in point! Wow. That was quick. And that's a new enemy type. Okay, how far? Okay, that far. Honestly, this world is actually, or stage is actually a little bit of a difficulty spike, it seems like. It's not that bad, but it's one of those where it's easy to screw up, as I almost did. Yeah, you can go ahead and attack me. I'll buttonate you. Okay, I don't trust that jump. Is there any way to get closer? No? Guess that's what we're... Okay, how exactly are you supposed to make that jump? Oh, and in case you care to know, if it's not obvious, you switch sides by pressing the D-pad in whichever direction you're not on. So press left, press right. Okay, so there's a platform. That's silly, I didn't know it. I didn't realize it did that. Okay, safe ground, good. And onto what would be 2-2. And it's auto-scroll? Hardly ever see that in these games. Excuse me a minute. The auto-scroll is secondary to what this area is actually about. And it's mid-boss time! It's a butterfly. Whoa! Another case of a bit of a difficulty spike. Honestly, the main difficulty with this entire stage really is just the mechanics of the climbing suit. So yeah, we have to fight this thing while auto-scrolling, or while the stage is auto-scrolling, and we have to do it with while climbing on the trees. It can stick its proboscis out at us too, or her, I suppose. It's pretty obviously a her. And let me just say that a creature that anthropomorphic looks really weird with that huge proboscis. Oh, you can jump on the butterfly too. Bye-bye. You're pretty. You're kinda cute, you're interesting looking, but you're done now. And the auto-scroll stopped. Now what I wonder is, if you take too long to defeat the butterfly, do you actually get to the end of the arena here? Or... does it just keep scrolling? Like, does it keep respawning the same object and stuff? I never actually tried that. I would assume it just keeps going, but... Okay, get some hearts there. And I hope we don't need the... Whoa! Well, that was careless. That was totally not worth using a 1-up on. Anyway, moving on to what would be 2-3, and... we're gonna go inside the tree now. This is It's kind of an interesting area, really. Can we jump on... Okay, we can jump on the caterpillars. But they don't like being jumped on. Can we punch them? Okay, we can punch them. Yeah, let's stick to the suit we were given. It spins everything. And we can use it to grab these logs, too. At least we could if the hitbox would cooperate. Okay, I guess that's as far as we're going to be able to get. I don't know what... Wait, what? Oh. I don't know what those things are, the enemies going up and down in the little wooden structures. But you didn't think we'd be done with the climbing, right? Okay, so maybe I can't climb that. Wait. That really looks like I should be able to climb it. Okay, I can. Like I said, the hitbox on this thing is kind of weird. If we keep going upward, we find absolutely nothing of note. At least nothing that we weren't gonna get into anyway. I wonder if I should check down there. I think we got everything. Okay, where's that dragonfly? I don't trust this. Okay, there's just a platform there. I wonder if that platform actually isn't there on hard mode. I know sometimes they do that in these games. You add or remove certain platforms depending on difficulty. In particular, I remember Pete's Peak from the first game being having that property. Oh wait, it looks like you can press Y to switch sides too. That dragonfly is just loving to respawn. Okay, yeah, you can either press the D-pad or you can press Y. I'm surprised it didn't respawn there. Spores! God darn it! Maybe I should have tried to get the spores off first. Okay, I see a platform down there. And it does absolutely nothing. Yeah, I feel like this game has a little bit more exploration going on than the other ones. Okay, so that dragonfly actually helped us there. Maybe there's a reason some of them respawn. 2 1-ups? Phew! I think that's the only time I've ever seen a prize that big on one of those things. Well, thank you, Dragonfly. I couldn't have done it without you. Even though I still think your respawn rate is too high. And we ought to be able to go up here for... can we actually go up there? Do we have to lure another dragonfly? Well, let's try going around. Oh. Not the stick. I probably was supposed to use the dragonfly, but I just... Oh, never mind. There we go. And another extra life. Good. Back up to 9. Actually, I don't think we've been up to 9 yet. Holy moly, dragonfly. Will you quit respawning? Do you want to be butt-buttonated? Yeah, I see that door down there. Actually, it's faster to climb these things by just jumping. So... I'm assuming you can punch through these things. Yep. Can't punch those, so we're gonna have to drag it out of the way. And it's, just a plain bonus room. But I'm fine with that because it gives us a heart upgrade. It's actually been a bit since we've seen those. I mean, then again, I guess we're only on stage 2, so it's only been one stage at the most. Well, that is actually not where I was expecting that to drop me. But now we need to go night again, and can't change while on the vine. I mean, I guess I'll admit that would be hard. Heart, punch through that. Guessing that's either a bonus game or a general store. It's a store. I still can't figure out exactly what those half things do. I assume they make the energy for whatever is shown decrease half as quickly. But good place to farm hearts if you need it because it respawns. But like the night doesn't even run, the night suit doesn't even run out of energy. So what's even the point, really? Well, actually, the point is we're now on 2-4 and more auto-scroll. And it's boss time. And I almost missed that platform. Pumpy flower. Now we can kind of repeatedly jump on it like this. Now let's give it a little bit more of a chance to do something. I actually didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that boss fight, if you don't cheese it like I kind of did before realizing, wait, maybe I should actually show it off. If you have to grab onto those canisters with the Mickey Mouse head on it, or I suppose stay on the platforms, but that honestly seems like it would be more trouble than it's worth. Ooh, 8 apples. Wow, we did not get a lot of apples. But anyway, wait a minute, I could swear we had more than 276 coins. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, Mickey eventually found Dewey deep in the woods, but Louie wasn't with him. Dewey said that Louie ran through the forest and headed for the mountains. So Mickey left Dewey with his woodcutter friends, and set off for the mountains and searched for the elusive Louie. So I will see you in stage 3 next time.